Welcome back. Today we're going to start with pyruvate metabolism. What happens to pyruvate after glycolysis? The aerobic and anaerobic fates with enzymes regulation. So what happens to pyruvate after glycolysis? Remember that glycolysis is the process by which we convert glucose to pyruvate. So from pyruvate, what else are we going to have? After getting pyruvate now becomes the central of pathways by which so many things takes place. So let's recap glycolysis. Glycolysis is the process by which we convert glucose to pyruvate. And if you have not watched my previous video, so do so to watch those videos. It will enhance your knowledge and understanding in understanding pyruvate metabolism. Okay, so we're going to start with the glycolysis. We're going to start with what happens to pyruvate after glycolysis. Now, pyruvate is converted to acetyl-CoA. Pyruvate is converted to acetyl-CoA in the presence of oxygen. We call it what? Aerobic respiration. It is converted to acetyl-CoA in the presence of oxygen, which will now enter the Krebs cycle to produce energy. Now, in the absence of oxygen, pyruvate is converted to lactate. In the absence of oxygen, pyruvate is converted to lactate. Why? Can you recall when you run for a very long hours or when you do something vigorous exercise, what happens? You tend to start breathing fast. And when you start breathing fast, you are trying to convert this lactate back to pyruvate. So during the process by which you lack energy, when you keep on playing football, you start getting tired because all the energy have almost used up. So the remaining energy is provided by lactate because during exercises, much oxygen do not enter your system. It's not in our body. So what will happen? We start converting pyruvate to lactate to provide 2 molecules of ATP that our body will later use. So when you stop this exercise, what will happen? You start breathing fast. And when you start breathing fast, you are trying to convert this lactate back to pyruvate. It will now enter the mitochondria and produce energy that will supply your body. So your body can also result in formation of alanine. Can you recall we have essential amino acid and we have non-essential amino acid? And those essential amino acid are essential because our body cannot synthesize them. Our body has the only way we can find those essential amino acid in our body is by taking in food or protein source or protein nutrients. But in non-essential, we call them non-essential. It's not because they are not essential, but rather it's because our body can synthesize them. Example, alanine. Our body can use pyruvate to synthesize alanine. Okay, then what next happens to pyruvate? Pyruvate can also form oxaloacetate by an enzyme known as pyruvate carboxylase. Convert pyruvate to oxaloacetate. So these 4 things happen immediately after glycolysis, depending on what your body needs. So the end product of glycolysis is pyruvate, is a hub for numerous metabolic pathways. Its destination is precisely regulated by the cell immediately physiological need. So what happens? Depending on oxygen availability, is either undergo aerobic or anaerobic, which is either converted to lactate or acetyl-CoA. Energy status ATP/ADP and NADH/NAD positive ratio and biosynthetic requirements.